वेलकम बच्चों आज हम जो पिछली वीडियो में हमने चैप्टर किया था गुलिवर्स ट्रेवल, उसके क्वेश्चन आंसर करेंगे इस वीडियो में। क्वेश्चन 1, व्हाई वाज गुलिवर फाइंडिंग इट डिफिकल्ट टू क्लाइंब द स्टेयर्स व्हेन ही ट्राइड रनिंग अवे फ्रॉम द अप्रोचिंग जेंट? आंसर, Gulliver tried to run up the steep hills which had filled of barley on both its sides. The cone was as tall as 40 feet with the fence which allowed someone to pass from one field to the other. He found it impossible to climb since each step was 6 feet high. He tried to find a gap in the hedge when he found another giant approaching him. हमारा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, गिव एन अकाउंट ऑफ द डिनर सीन एट जेंट्स हाउस व्हेन गुलिवर वाज टेकन टू। वेयर गुलिवर वाज टेकन टू, यहाँ पर जब डिनर के टाइम पे जो सीन हुआ था उसके बारे में आपसे पूछा गया है। Dinner was served on a dish that was 10 feet in diameter on the dining table that was of 30 feet high in the gents' home. यहाँ बताया गया है कि इतनी बड़ी प्लेट्स थी या उनके बर्तन थे और इतनी ऊंचाई पे उनकी डाइनिंग टेबल थी। क्यों था इतना सब बड़ा बड़ा? क्योंकि वो जेंट्स खुद इतने बड़े थे। Some bread crumbs were given to Gulliver by farmer's wife. कुछ ब्रेड के टुकड़े गुलिवर को दिए गए जेंट की वाइफ के द्वारा, है ना। जेंट की वाइफ ने गुलिवर को दिया था ना ब्रेड के टुकड़े। They had a cat that was 10 times bigger than an average ox, lived with them. Farmer's 1-year-old kid attempted to put Gulliver's in his mouth by grabbing him, but Gulliver yelled angrily, causing the toddler to drop him. Gulliver was carefully laid on the bed and wrapped with a handkerchief by the mother of the child after she caught him in her apron. Question 3. Why did they put Gulliver on the ground? When the Gulliver saw huge giant working in the barley fields, he got scared and started shouting. Despite noticing Gulliver, the giant did not chase him away. Gulliver believed that these giants would hurt them, yet they treated him with great kindness instead. Because the giants had never seen before a tiny person, they lifted him up and placed him on the ground so they could have a close look at Gulliver. How do you know that Question number 4 है ये. How do you know that Gulliver was a learned man? When the giant kept Gulliver on the ground to have a closer look at him, because they had never seen a human before, Gulliver tried to communicate with them in various different languages, but nothing worked. The fact that Gulliver knew many languages is a proof that Gulliver was a learned man. For fully solved Question 5. What did the farmer give Gulliver to eat? The giant farmer decided to take Gulliver to his house as a surprise for his daughter because he thought that his daughter will find Gulliver very amusing. On reaching the house of the farmer showed his kindness towards Gulliver by giving him breadcrumbs to eat. This shows that the giants were not actually bad creatures. They were kind toward Gulliver, proving that one should not be deceived by looks. यानी उसके लुक से किसी को पहचाना नहीं जा सकता वो कैसा है. Who held Gulliver in her apron when the baby threw him? किसने उसे अपने एप्रन में पकड़ लिया था जब बेबी ने उसे छोड़ दिया था? On seeing Gulliver, the farmer's 1-year-old son thought that the Gulliver was a toy. He grabbed him and tried to put Gulliver's head in his mouth. उसने उसे टॉय क्यों समझा बेटा? क्योंकि वो बहुत ही छोटा था उन लोगों के सामने. Gulliver started shouting loudly. This scared the kid and he threw him away. It was farmer's wife who held Gulliver in her apron when the baby threw him. The wife was very kind toward Gulliver. She even took him to the bed and covered him with a handkerchief.